Well, here we go again, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be discussing Joe Biden, the student loans, man. If you watched my how to become a millionaire video where I talk about the goals and the steps that I'm taking to become a millionaire. In that video, I talked about the student loans that I have. Now, I have about 22 in student loans right now. Everything's on pause. You can pay extra right now if you want to. I have money ready to load on my student loans just in case Joe Biden does not go through with the 10K. I believe it's going to be 10. They're pushing for 50. I don't think 50 is going to happen at all. I think that's zero chance that we're going to get the 50. But 10 is still a slight possibility, but that chance went from around 70 to now about 25. I really do now believe that the student loans will not be forgiven at all. I think we're going to go all the way through. It may get pushed back again once September comes to 0%, but I think we're coming to a point where it's not going to happen at all. So now I must change the strategy. I think I'm going to start paying by month on it now, which I was just going to save and then dump a lot at one time. But I think instead of waiting, I may start early. I'm going to show you guys an article on what is happening. This is an article by theguardian.com, and I've heard this already. I just haven't made a video on it. I'm gonna start updating people about what's going on with the student loan forgiveness, man. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And so, long story short, and I watched Dave Ramsey talk about this just a few minutes ago. So I was like, let me make a video on it. They broke it down very good, very clean. So shout out to Dave Ramsey and the crew over there. But basically, Joe Biden said that he's not going to write an executive order in order to eliminate the student loans. He could. Now, he can. But I don't think he wants to take the heat. I agree with Dave Ramsey and the crew on this. He does not want to take the heat from where to come if he go ahead and just write it off. He can do it. You know, it's no, you know, he can do that. But he think it's unconstitutional for him to do that. He want to let it go through Congress and all that. Let them make the decision. Will they win that? Now, you got two hands. You got the Republicans and the Democrats. The Republicans, because we know for a fact, will not approve that, right? And so then it leaves the Democrats. What will they do? You know what I'm saying? Will it some way get through Congress, the 10K? Because Biden is not going to sign off on a 50. So what is going to happen with that? Which I didn't expect to get 50 anyway, like coming into it. I expected probably a 10. I thought it was going to happen. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised. And the more I see people talk about it, the more it seems like a reality that the 10 will not happen. So now what are you supposed to do with your student loans, man? It's time to stop playing with them. You got 0%. A lot of people have 0%. It's some people who did not even get the chance to get the 0%. So you have 0% on your loans right now. Go ahead. It's a stop. I say 0%, but it's a hold on your loans. Go ahead and start paying on them right now. Go ahead and start paying on them. At least. If you have 10K, just wait. If you have about 10K on your loans, or you have like 5K on your loans, don't pay on them now. But if you have anything above that, go ahead and start knocking it down, because you don't want to start using some of that money for little stuff that you don't really need. You know what I'm saying? So unless you're like me, there's two scenarios. You need to start paying now and don't wait, or you need to be putting the money that you're gonna be paying into a savings account. That's what I'm doing. Put in a savings account and just continue to add and add. And then once you get to the time where we realize that we're not getting anything on the loans, then you put it all in at one time. Those are two methods you need to be doing right now. Me, I'm just going to be dabbling in it right now. I'm just going to dabble. You know, whenever I decide that I'm not going to eat out today, I'll put a little bit in. Whenever I decide I'm going to not do something that I was going to do, use that money to put on students. Just a little bit at a time, because eventually, even though I have a lot of money right now, I think I got about 5,000 to 7,000 that I'm going to put on all at one time. Even though I have that money, I'm still going to have some left, right? So knocking it down all the way as close as I can to 10K is probably what I'm going to do, because I don't think we're going to get anything above 10K, if we get anything at all. But let me show you guys this article real quick, and then so let's go here. Biden has already backtracked on his promises to provide student loan relief. So Astria Taylor, that's how you say that? I'm not exactly sure how to say your name. I'm sorry about that. But at his recent town hall, Joe Biden made a series of convoluted and condescending comments about American student loan debt. Okay, I'm not going to read you this whole thing. I'm just going to go to the points that you want to know. Okay, so after that, within hours, council student loan debt was trending on Twitter. And I'm going to tell you something about people try to dismiss Twitter. People try to dismiss Instagram, Reddit. People, this is new time and new days. You cannot be dismissing these kind of places, because the places that matter a lot now, especially as millennials get older and generation, is it Z or X or whatever it's called, whatever. As the generations, the smaller generations, I'm a millennial, as we continue to grow, a lot of us use these platforms. And I'm telling you right now, it's a lot more power with these platforms than you realize. There's a lot more power with these platforms for like older people. They don't realize how powerful. Did you see Reddit boost GameStop once? A lot of people made a lot of money. A lot of people lost a lot of money because they didn't do it correctly. But a lot of people won. A lot of people got a lot of money, right? And it looks like a lot of people gonna make some more money from that. The power of Reddit. Culture. I'm gonna say this again. Culture is very important now. Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even TikTok. All these places are very important, guys. A lot of power. More power than they realize. I think Reddit realized their power. Twitter and all these other places, they don't realize the power that they have yet. I don't think. But that's a topic for another day. So, anyways, we're going to scroll down. Let's scroll down. In contrast to Biden's smug comments, Congresswoman Ayanna Presley recently revealed that she defaulted on her student loans similarly at a recent debt collective event. Congressional hopefully Nina Turner said that she and her son owe a combined $100K. That's a lot of people owe a lot of money. These are important people. That's the only reason I read that first sentence. A lot of people. A lot of important people. A lot of important people. All right, scrolling down. This is the point that I want to get to right here. Here we go. As he rambled on, Biden gave the distinct impression that he preferred not to have the power to do so. That's what I said earlier, right? That way he could blame Congress should his campaign promise go unkept. If I butchered them folks' name earlier, I'm sorry. Look, I don't know who they are, but very important people are in student loan debt, and they're looking at Biden like, what are you going to be doing? What are you going to be doing? Okay. I wanted to read that sentence because the way that we are trending right now, guys, the way that we are trending is not looking very promising for the student loan forgiveness. Okay. It's not looking promising, bro. It's not looking promising. A lot of executive orders were signed as soon as he got in office, but I'm telling you one thing, that was not one of them. And I'm gonna read this. I didn't read this entire article, but I am gonna finish reading it. But those two things that I saw like right before, and I was like, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna make this video. At first, I thought, I really thought that that it would get done around a month or so. I really thought it'd get done around a month or so. I thought we would be there. But right now, like I said, the way this is trending, I made this video to say, do not get your hopes up for the student loans being forgiven. I did not get I didn't get them up, but I was like, okay, maybe. But I had a plan, and I'm gonna stick to the plan, guys. I had multiple plans. I hope you had multiple plans or are getting your plan together right now. That's what I'm hoping. But anyway, look, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna try to keep y'all updated with what's going on. I've been paying attention to this story very, very closely. If I see another article talking about it, then I will I'll let you guys know what I come up with and what we find on today. But y'all continue to grind, continue to shine, man. Also remember, never forgive. Forgive. Don't give up on the journey. Gotta get that intro right. What am I doing? Look, I gotta go back to work, guys. I'm sorry.